Yo, what's going on, guys? Double AAMP here, and we're back with another video. So, as you guys can tell, we are almost a Mexican podcast, right? But we grew up, and our father was Mexican, and our stepfather was Mexican. Now we have a white stepdad. So, why don't we talk about all the crazy experiences that happened growing up with a Mexican father? All the funny and crazy experiences. So, I got one off the bat.
Okay.
So our
Just so you
old
guys know, I had no idea about this.
no, I
Clueless.
just threw this off randomly. So one of the funniest moments was so the shed that I have now in the other room, no other room outside. He used to have like a speaker and a stereo and a surround sound system, and he used to sing Mexican music as loud as he can outside, like it was a concert. And he would just like sing till like 1 a.m. in the morning, all this Mexican music, and it was freaking awesome. It was so funny and hilarious. I remember one time they were singing outside, and you, me, and Andrew were inside watching the new what movie was it with Will Ferrell? What was that show we used to watch as a kid with mom? Um, with the dinosaur.
Oh, Land of the Lost.
Yeah, so it was when that new movie came out, Land of the
Yeah.
Lost with Will Ferrell, and they're just outside. We were inside watching this movie. We opened up our window. We're like, what the fuck is going on outside right now? And they're outside just drinking beer. Hilarious. That
Um,
was. Save the good one for last. I know what you're thinking.
I thought about that one. I have one. I remember one time when when we went to a party with our stepdad. Um, he, he must have drank like 30 or more beers that night. And then we were freaking driving home and he freaking puked all over the place outside the
Oh
window and
yeah.
everything.
Yep.
And this was a time we didn't even know what like beer really was or anything. And I remember going upstairs and I was getting ready to go to bed and I went in to go say goodnight and he's just sitting he's
Oh
just sitting
god.
on the bed. Then he's just like and I'm like, good night. And he's like, hey Hector, what's going on? And then I was scared, so I ran to my room and went to sleep.
Was that when you and me had a room together?
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
That's one memory I have.
Dude, I remember going to this one party with them. I don't know. It was in like a field, like you're going to like Falacia, like
Yeah.
in the field, blaring country music. There's like 100 people there, and then this one woman. Actually, no, this one guy. He like ripped her earrings out because like he was mad or something, and the cops get called and everything. Everybody's like running through the woods. We're like, what's going on here? And there's like, what the hell is going on right now? It's like, I'm just sitting there because I'm like 6 years old. I'm just playing like my DS or something, like whatever I have. Sitting there, and then the cops are going crazy and everything. I'm just sitting there.
Oh my
He's like,
God.
where'd he go? They're like, I don't know. I was like, me either. Don't ask me.
I remember one uh when they used to go play soccer at the
Oh yeah.
soccer field and they like had their own like basically their own team and then they were facing like another team and I don't know how they went about it. It wasn't like an actual league or nothing, but they just like I guess they knew other people that were like wanted to play soccer, but they were like people that like they didn't really know, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, there was like an actual legit soccer game going on, and one of the guys got mad, and um, he- I forget who it was, but he got him in like the Batista bomb position, and then his freaking like back was like standing up, and he was just wailing on his back so hard, and I'm on the sidelines, like I'm like, holy crap! I said that looks like it hurts. And then there's one of the guys' wives or girlfriend or whatever, freaking she like threw off her slippers, and there was like beer bottle on the side. She grabbed beer bottle in each hand. And she was like running towards like our group of people, and she freaking hit one of the guys over the head and broke the beer bottle, and then everyone finally left. And then he got back to the farm. That was also the one in Valatia. And the guy had like a freaking gash on his head that they had to freaking they didn't sew it up or not. It wasn't like really deep, but it was bleeding. So he
What
was
the
holding
fuck?
like a towel over his head. I
Dude,
don't even know if you were there for that one,
I was not.
but I was like,
I,
holy I
I,
was like,
rem-
this is just a meaningless soccer game. It turned into a freaking brawl.
I remember when I was younger, and then we went up to the farm, and they're all drinking. Mom was like, "Don't go on the ATV with them." I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Cause he's drunk." I was like, "I want to go on the ATV." I don't know how many beers he had, but he was just like whipping around on the ATV, probably like 15 beers deep. And my mom's like freaking out, just like, "Get him off that!"
I remember going up to the farm.
I remember one time, I forgot his name, but he spent a couple weeks here, a couple months. He was like a really good guy, so I told him I wanted to go play basketball. So you know how like we used to take like that D like that detour to go to our old elementary school, like
Yeah,
through the woods and everything.
yeah.
So we went through there, then we just started playing basketball. I was like, oh, that's really cool. He brought me there. We played basketball. That was really cool. He used to like really. He was like really good at like designs and everything.
Yeah,
I forgot his name, but
Ricky.
oh yeah, Ricardo,
Yeah.
Ricky. he was really good at that. He'd be like,
Oh yeah. He had a lot of good burritos.
oh yeah. He told me he'd give me a tattoo for free. I was like, no, thank you, but appreciate it.
I remember he so yeah, it was when he was with us for a while. And me and me and one of my other friends and then our stepdad and him, we we decided to play baseball like in the driveway like we used to. And he didn't know how to play. So I was trying to explain to our stepdad how to play baseball to tell him.
Oh my god.
So we're playing baseball and one of us hits the ball on the ground, and then he gets the ball, and we're running around the bases. He has the baseball in his hand. And he's like, they're gonna throw it at us, not realizing they're supposed to throw it to your teammate catching the glove. So one of us was running around home base, and he didn't throw it. He was just like pretending like he was gonna throw it, and then he finally threw it at the end when we were running across home plate. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, no, no, no. You don't throw the baseball at somebody. Throw it to your teammate.
Oh, dude.
It was funny.
Those soccer games are so fun though, cause like they were like really good.
Oh yeah.
What's his name up at the farm? Chewy, Chewy,
Yeah.
dude. He's
Little
still
ball
like,
guy.
mm-hmm.
he was probably one of the best.
He was the best. Him and Felipe.
Yeah,
Remember Nacho?
he was the one that was getting wailed in the back or get wailing the other guy in the back.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, he used to be so weird going up there. I remember one time, I don't know why I remember this, but like, went up to his place at the farm, and they were all drinking. I was probably like 12 or something. I don't know why I remember this, but we were watching like Fast and the Furious. That's it.
remember the one Christmas Eve where he went
Yeah.
to
Yep.
Gustavo's
Yep.
and they had that huge giant Christmas Eve party and they were making the
Huge.
um what was it called it's that one Mexican food. It wasn't an-
Chorizo?
it wasn't enchiladas. It was
Chorizo? ¿Qué
no
es chorizo?
the one with like the corn meal
Oh,
and stuff. The corn
tamales?
tamales. They were making so many tamales and stuff. And we went over there for Christmas Eve that one year, and I think we were there till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and then mom was like, when we get home, you need to go to bed because
Yeah,
Santa's not going to come.
you need to go to bed right away. And we were like, well, maybe he already did come because
And then
you
we
know
looked, yeah, then we went in the
he
living
looked
room.
under the Christmas tree and we got home and there wasn't any presents there, and we were like, oh, we better get to sleep then.
you know?
But yeah, that I'm sure that was a rough day for those two the next
Oh,
day.
yeah.
But staying up late like that, and then I mean, us going to bed at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and getting up at 8 o'clock and Christmas was nothing. But I'm sure as an adult now,
Oh,
if
yeah.
3 or 4 o'clock in the went to bed at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and woke up at 8, it's like, oh god.
Dude, that's crazy because I remember that night too. I don't know why I remember it so vaguely. So we went into our room because that's when we shared the room, and we watched The Year Without a Santa Claus that night, and we
I
fell
don't remember
asleep to
that.
that.
Did they do that?
Yeah,
Good times.
yeah.
And then so there was another one I remember, and it wasn't anywhere we usually went. It was somewhere else, and I don't even remember where it is now. But it was like a really big party on like a Saturday, and they had the band, Felipe and all the band members like had their band playing, and there was like so many people there, and they actually had this like it was like a concert set up, and it was like really cool. I remember that too. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, it used to be crazy. It was fun as for like a kid. Imagine if we were older though. Nah,
Yeah.
it would probably be like fucked up every single time we went.
Well, speaking of that, don't you have a recent memory with Felipe?
Oh my god. So right after my 20, I didn't even think about this. Right after my 21st birthday, it was literally like probably like 2 weeks after. My girlfriend at the time, I was like, hey, I was like, hey, do you want to meet my old stepdad? She was like, what do you mean old stepdad? I was like, stepdad before this stepdad. She was like, okay, sure. I was like, no, we'll just go there for a couple hours. We'll be good. I get there. He's like, what are you drinking? It's like, beer. He's like, all right, you want to do some karaoke? I was like, yeah. I was like, this is the Mexican music that I know, so I'll sing this. And he was like, yeah, you know this song. I was like, yeah, I do. So we were like drinking beer at this time, singing. He's singing his Mexican music. I'm singing my Mexican music. And then he pulls out this bottle of Fireball, which Fireball's red. This Fireball was green. And I was like, what the fuck is in this? Here's like, I don't even know what he said because I was drunk at this point. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll have some. When I say have some, that turned into 3/4 of a bottle. I have never been that drunk in my entire life ever. So I'm already like plastered. It's like 12 a.m. in the morning. He was like, you want to go to a party? I'm like, sure. My girlfriend at the time, I don't know why she was like, agreed with it. So we went to this party, Mexican party. You know, they're all singing, dancing, everything like that. And then, like, I fall asleep on the couch. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I wake up the next day. Last thing I remember is falling asleep on the couch. Wake up the next day. Apparently, Felipe, well, my girlfriend at the time, drove us home, but Felipe drove us. Well, he followed us to make sure I got inside okay, because he knew that she wouldn't be able to bring me inside. So we get home at like, I don't know, 2 a.m. Bring me up the stairs. Well, Felipe brings her up the stairs. Mom comes out. She's like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, and then he's like, hey. She was like, hey. It's like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, he got a little too drunk tonight, so I just want to make sure you got home okay. so, so I go to sleep in my bed, and then I wake up around like 5 o'clock in the bathroom. And then Matt needs to pick me up and pick me back upstairs. I got so that's probably the worst drunk I've ever had. Don't ever drink a
Don't
Fireball that's green.
don't drink green Fireball. It's probably not Fireball.
Yeah, my old stepdad had to bring me home and make sure I got okay to go inside. Because my girlfriend at the time, she was like, I wasn't gonna bring you inside. I was gonna leave you in the car and sleep there. I was like, that was probably the best idea you probably had in your. Oh my
Right.
god. I was so fucked up. That was insane.
Man. You didn't even
Yeah.
think of one.
No, and then I woke up at like 7 a.m., right? Like after
Perfect.
everything. No. Definitely not perfectly fine. Go downstairs. Mom wakes up, right? Mom wakes up while I'm going downstairs, and I grab the railing that's always been there for our entire life. I have to hold it, obviously, because I'm so drunk. Going downstairs. Mom's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. Um, when'd you install this railing? She's like, it's been there your whole life. I was like, oh, okay. Went to the bathroom, went upstairs. Didn't wake up till like 8 p.m. that night.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And then when I woke up, I was still drunk.
At 8?
Yeah. It was bad, dude. That
What was that?
was.
What was that? A 24-hour linger or something? My
It
God.
was. It was something. It was. That's the worst night I've ever had a drunken. I mean, best and worst, I guess. That was
Jeez.
bad.
Well, I guess we got one more story.
Yeah, best story.
I mean,
I
there's
mean,
probably
if
there's
you heard my story is pretty funny, but this one
yeah, yours
is
should have been the last one.
no, this one is hilarious. Mine was like, oh, you're an alcoholic, you're crazy. This one is like
Which is funny.
so like this is something you would see on a TV, and you'd be like, how is that not viral?
So me and my friend are driving back. I think we got Taco Bell or something.
Of course, you get that. You get Taco Bell every day.
Yep. Turn it in the driveway, and our
Don't sugarcoat it. Make sure you get everything because this is fucking hilarious.
so Felipe's car's in the driveway, and the way the driveway is, if you're pulling in, um, you can't park um, if the other person's right in the driveway as you pull in by the door. So you can't like go around and park the car. So we pull in, and the car is there, and he was like, "Watch this." I had no idea what was gonna happen, and he was volunteer firefighter at the time. Flicks his blue lights on. There's, there's three Mexicans in the back seat. Felipe's inside in the um on the porch or whatever. Maybe it was right in the kitchen. Blue lights come on. Three Mexicans in the back of the seat. The one in the middle jumped so high, opened the door, and started running towards the swamp. Jumped the fence, and he was booking it. We were young, no idea why he was booking it, but Felipe runs out, obviously probably thinking it's the cops. I don't know. And he was like, "Oh, in Spanish, saying, hang on, it's just it's just my son and his friend, the guy that freaking ran the fence and everything." Oh, I'm sure he had a heart attack.
He shit his pants.
Man, that was probably the funniest thing. I
Had
don't.
to have been.
I had no idea what he was doing. He flicked the lights on because he was like, "Watch this." Flick. Oh, we started cracking up.
The funny thing is, he had no idea. Like, Greg, like, had no idea what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But the fact that that happened was so hilarious. The fact that he flicked the firefighter lights on, and the guy just jumps over the middle and
Fucking
jumps.
it.
Oh my god.
And I think Felipe was like, "Oh, you scared the shit out of that guy." I don't. Who knows what was going on when we were younger? But hey, it was funny. We're still here, so obviously everyone did a good job.
Oh, that
We're
was
alive,
hilarious.
healthy, no harm, no foul.
That was hilarious.
That was good.
I wish I got that in the video. That would have been amazing.
Right? Oh yeah.
Are you are you happy I surprised you with this video?
I am. It was fun. That's something else we should do more often. Just one of us just randomly start the video and just improvise, get the other one going with they don't know what's going on. It'd be kind of fun.
Exactly. That was freaking.
That was cool.
That was a great video. Well, I guess you guys know what's gonna happen because we have a schedule set, but
Yep.
just want to throw you a little couple videos before we actually go on a schedule. I feel like this video is probably one of the best videos we've ever made.
Very funny.
Yeah, so if you guys liked it, like, comment, subscribe. We have a lot of crazy stories if you guys want to know. So like in the comments be like for like spin the wheel if you be like tell us another like something that happened in your life and everything cuz we have a lot. This is just like the start. So, yeah, if you guys want to know, I mean, definitely me. I have a lot of crazy shit going on in my life. Hector has a lot of stuff going on in his life, so if you guys want to hear something like this again, if you want us just to talk about random stuff, just let us know. Put it on the
But,
wheel, spin.
all right.
Alright, well, thank you guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.
We'll see you
Go.
guys next week. Starting our new schedule.
Yes, sir. Double AMP out.
Peace.
Peace.